Hey, C.B Smallwood here with 100 days of making comics. And this is pretty much going to be a short update of just where I'm at with the comic. I've had a lot of missteps with my camera. It seems like for the past 2-3 days, I'd go and film something and the camera would shut off about 20 minutes into it, and then it would start shutting off about 13 and 12 minutes into filming. I think I may have fixed the problem, but I honestly don't know. So I'm going to make this video short, kind of give you an update on where I'm at. This is page 1 of my comic called Wildcat. I like that logo. I think it's pretty killer. Anyway, here's the first page. Girl running in the cemetery. She's frightened by the guys that's chasing her. You know, there's a lot of stuff I need to still flesh out, but you get the idea. She's running, and she trips, and of course, I'll fix this leg and the foot, but bad guys, background. There she is, falling over, and that is page 1. Here we are on page 2. Bad guy holding a gun unrealistically. Still fleshing this out, And then we've got this tree and the bad guys there in the background, which leads down to a tombstone, and there's a thump noise. We come to the girl, and unless I made these pupil impressions too dark, I may change the angle of her pupils so she's actually looking up. But some villainous dialogue going on here. Again, still more stuff I have to flesh out. Here's the grave. Thump, 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 thump. Okay, so this is page 2. Moving on to page 3, which it's a lot more bare bones than the first 2. Bad guy dialogue. This is the girl, the back of her head. Here's the bad guy standing, which I may tinker with this panel maybe in a slightly different way. Here she's kind of angry or upset, bad guy's talking to her, she's talking to him, and then flip. I kind of went with a cartoony look with this, and I may actually keep this. It may seem a lot more different than some of the other stuff I did here, but it's hard to tell. But tombstone, the guys are standing there, and I probably will change this hand coming out of the grave from a fist to like a more of an open hand thing. Kind of puts you in mind of Sam Raimi's Evil Dead. Okay, now here is page 4. And I fixed a few things, like for example the hair. I made sure that it's in the background, not going over top the hand, because that's not realistic, because the hand is in the foreground. And I fleshed out these panels a little bit more. I still have to add in a lot more details. And, tinker with that. I'm still continually tinkering with it. And so that's where I'm at. I'm currently 4 pages in, so that's pretty good. Now it's not pretty good if I want to make a career out of being a comic book artist, because I've been at this for 2 months maybe. I don't know. But I have been doing preliminary sketches and different things like that. I said that I would show you all before, and let me see if I can do that now. Okay, let's see here. All right. There's that, right? That's pretty cool. And this is going to be a Wildcat villain Here is the concept sketches for Wildcat, which I may change. The legs will be longer, more like this, okay? But these concept sketches were kind of meant for my eyes only, type thing. But that's okay. I'll share it with you all anyway. And this is another Wildcat villain. And this guy will look not too much different, but his head, hair, that type of thing will be different. Concept sketches for the girl, playing with different ideas. I don't particularly like this face, but the body language and stuff I dig a lot more. I like how this turned out. That's pretty good to me anyway. Another Wildcat concept sketch. There she is again, playing with her hairstyle, trying different stylistic approaches, and and here's the rough layout. Pretty cool, huh? I think so anyway. So, haven't been able to do a video last bit. I've just been, preoccupied with trying to get my filming up. But I've made progress drawing wise, Now here's the camera that I bought like, shucks, I don't know, about 5 or 6 years ago, and I did this for my magazine called the Warrior's Edge Martial Arts Magazine, and I started out with this little red camera and upgraded to this bad boy. And if the camera I'm using now doesn't work, this is going to be my fallback. I've never even used this CD, by the way. There it is. I kept the original packaging. I thought it was, keeps the camera safe, and it just works out good. It's supposed to be 16 megapixels. And so yeah, so if filming doesn't work out right for me this go around, this will be what I'll be using. I mean, I don't want to do that, but maybe it'd work out better. Maybe you'll get a better quality out of it. So yeah, folks, that's where I'm at in the comic book. Officially 4 pages in. The 4 pages, I will continually work on them and toil on them. Here's another Wildcat concept sketch for page 5. I may go with this, I may not. Notice I still haven't finished the leg or anything, because usually when I jot down ideas, fairly quickly, and I kind of move on to something else. And last but not least, not really related to this project, is I was working on drawing Superman because I was challenged, and haven't done anything else yet to that. I want to change the proportions to Superman. I don't know. See, again, I drew short legs. You can see the proportions a little off, hopefully. But yeah, there we go. I appreciate everybody taking the time to view my videos, and I am sorry I ain't been able to upload in the last little bit. That's just how it rolls. But hopefully I can resume filming here soon, and I have been drawing past 2 days. So thank you all for every single like, upvote, subscribe, and follow that I get. Every bit of support that I get is really appreciated. Every time you like my videos or upvote my videos, it helps my videos to be more likely to be seen. And that motivates me, you know. And if you don't upvote, if you don't like, if you don't subscribe or follow, if you just even take the time to view my videos, I really appreciate it, and I don't want you to think that I take it for granted. Until next time, this is C.B Smallwood with 100 Days of Making Comics.